You gotta love the irony, guys. I'm wearing a Nike shirt right now as I'm short the stock, as I have puts on the stock heading into their earnings tomorrow. Which, hey, I might regret that. That might come back and bite me in the you know what. We'll see how that goes tomorrow, guys. But we're not gonna worry about that in this video. In this video, we're going to focus on Sofi. We're going to break down the charts, do an update as the stock is selling off. We're down 1.8% on the day right now, down about what, 50 cents? And we're trading at $27.50 roughly, as the overall market is up, except for the Dow and the Russell, which are slightly down. I mean, look, the Dow is down 0.1, same with the Russell, not much at all, as QQQ's up 0.4% and the S&P's up about 0.1. So not much going on in the overall market, but we do have the Q's up. And the VIX is up 5% as well, funny enough, 5.5%. So we're going to break down the charts here on Sofi. You guys know the drill by now. Hit the like button. Feel free to subscribe. Join the Patreon for my portfolio updates. I actually just posted one right before this video. I bought 2 stocks this morning, guys. Added 2, not new stocks, but I added to my existing positions. And again, the Patreon's down below. So check it out here. Sofi is down about 2%, 1.8%, and we're retesting the lows from last week. And the good thing is, so far, guys, we have held those lows. You can see last week we hit $27, 27.05, right in that ballpark, right? When was that? Was that on, that was 4 days ago. So that was on Thursday. Yeah, that was on Thursday. We hit that point. We held over 27 on Friday, right? And again, today, although we did dump in the morning, a big dump off from 28.30 to about 27.10, 15, notice we held it again, right? Sofi held that point again, which is good in the short term. And we can see here as we pull the layers back even more, the reality is, guys, we got hit here. The bulls got hit at the 180 SMA at a lower high, failed to break out here this morning, which I'll be honest, isn't the best on the charts in the short term. You know, if you want to trade this, swing trade this, whatever you want to do, you were hoping for a breakout here. Instead, we failed at the highs from Friday, at the high from Thursday as well, and we dumped off. And now we're in a position where the reality is, guys, we have a descending triangle. You know, this is bearish. This is bearish in the short term. And Sofi, if it falls through $27, which again, we barely held it today, barely held it on Thursday morning. If that point breaks, we could be going down to 26.10, which was, I think that's where we were on the 17th. So about 2 weeks ago, we hit that 26.10 level. So that could that gap could fill on the downside there. And on the 1 hour chart, where could we go if we break 26? Let's say, for example, you know, on the lower end, we could start going $24, guys. $24 is where we were. You know, back in the beginning of this month. Early on this month, we actually triple bottomed at about $23, $24, and saw obviously a huge run from there. But if this triangle plays out, like I said, the first gap to fill, 26, 26.10. If that were to break, we could be going to 24, 24.50 sooner rather than later. But guys, hold your horses. Hold your freaking horses, because look, on the 4 hour chart, yes, we could still go down to $26 on this 4 hour chart, but saying this is gonna go down to $24 while looking at this time frame seems a little bit more unlikely, because look, that would mean we break this 180 moving average, which has held, guys, newsflash, since April. So do you think it's going to break the 180 SMA? It might, but I don't personally think so. I do think we will go down. I don't want to say for sure, but I think there's a decent chance we do go down into the 26s. But I don't see it going much lower than that. I don't think we're going to go down to 24, 24.50. Never say never, but I think we're going to see a bounce off of this moving average, whether it's here at 27.50. $27 flat, $26.50. You know, that's where I think we're going to get that rebound, and we're pretty much there. We're approaching it. And who knows? Maybe this is a double bottom breakout forming right here for all we know. And then we start pushing this moving average of the 50 SMA. If the 50 SMA were to break, guys, this descending triangle goes out the window. From there, we're going to be off to the races. And another thing I was looking at here, which kind of leads me to believe we might get a little more red, is this head and shoulders. Do you guys see it? Do you guys see it right here on Sofi? We have the left shoulder, boom. Got the head right there, boom. Right shoulder's right here. So this shows that, okay, maybe we could go down another dollar. But again, I just don't think we're going to go down much lower than that. But yeah, that's how we're looking now. Down 1.5%, 2% as the overall market is a little shaky. VIX is up 5%, but the Qs are moving, guys. Qs are moving up 0.5% as, let's see, what are the big names moving today? We have Nvidia going up a good chunk. We covered them, I think, in the earlier video. Nvidia's up about 2.5% right now, and this is looking like it wants to break out, doesn't it, guys? We have an ascending triangle on Nvidia. We're approaching this multi-month resistance at about 183 to 185. We're there right now. It kind of looks like this wants to play out. If we do take 185 out, this is going to start seeing momentum, in my opinion, back towards, or not back, it's never been, but towards $200 per share. That's kind of what I think is in the making here on Nvidia. I've said this time and time again. I'll say it again here, guys. Let's see what else. I mean, there's a lot of green. There's a lot of green out there. The reality is there is a lot of green. Circle is up 6%, which I want to keep bringing this one up because I just think we're going to break this downtrend soon. I don't think it's going to go under the IPO price. I could be wrong, but we're at 135. Kind of noticing a bit of a bullish divergence on the RSI on Circle, CRCL. So my alert's set 150. Might as well put one at 140 as well. Let's do that now. So we'll see if this one starts breaking out. There's no really catalyst coming up, to my knowledge at least. We just got their earnings a couple weeks ago. So maybe we start to see that momentum. Alerts are set. We're already up 6% on the day. Nice day so far. So let's see if that continues on CRCL. Roblox is also going up here, guys, today, which Roblox is starting to break out. This stock is now taking the highs out from, it looks like, about a week or two ago. 2 weeks ago we hit 140, 139, 140. Now we're starting to break out of there. So it kind of looks like, man, the next gap to fill for RBLX here is $150 per share, 151, which is, guys, you probably guessed, the all-time high. So we're cruising along today, man. A lot of stocks are moving. Celsius is up again. This one's starting to break out towards this spot here that we called out. The uptrend looks great on Celsius. It's in this channel. I'm looking to see if it takes out now about $57 to about $58. I would say really $58. If we take out this moving average and the high from the middle of this month, I think we're going to start breaking out $60 plus. But yeah, that's it for this video, guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Smash the like button, subscribe, join the Patreon if you want to keep up with my portfolio, stocks I'm buying. We're putting in money every week, buying stocks, full transparency. I post updates weekly. It's on Patreon. I actually just posted one earlier today. Check out the link down below, or go to stockssurfest.com/Patreon, and it's also in the comment section. And with that being said, guys, I'll catch you all in the next video.